Alright guys, so what did you think of that new intro? That has been my little project for the past few days, and I must say I'm pretty pleased with how it's looking. Hopefully you all think the same. No new outro yet, but I'm sure that will come into being some point soon once I come up with an idea for it and can find the motivation to make it. Anyway, so we're back with another preview of a Space Engineers creation. So, this is the Turian Dreadnought from the Mass Effect series by Dan2D3D, and he has done a really good job of recreating this. I'll just pop up on the screen once we come over to pan to view it. That was good English there. And we'll take a look at the actual thing from Mass Effect 3. So anyway, dramatic drum roll effect. Boom. There it is. So there is the Turian Dreadnought. This is a pretty impressive recreation. If you just look around, this thing has I've always loved design of the Turian Dreadnought. It's pretty awesome looking, so militaristic but somewhat sleek, you know. I've always liked that about the Turian design in their ships from the Mass Effect series. And again, like the Mass Effect series, just has beautiful design and everything, so whatever. Looks like there's an entrance in the front. Looks like we've got a few missile launchers. Sorry about the low frame rate. I'm getting a new graphics card probably tomorrow, so that should help with things like frame rates and all that. Oh, that's cool. He's got like, oh no, is that just me lagging? Yeah, no, all good. So that's just me lagging. Hopefully, the frame rate will improve slightly as we go through this. I did test this out earlier. Didn't lag quite this much, but whatever. Oh, cool. We got some Turian fighters here. They're actually quite a good recreation of the actual thing, considering how few blocks he had to work with. So if we just get into this, turn it on. Okay, so after managing to actually release a fighter, this one here, with a few technical difficulties, we're back. So this is it had a quite a cool system of having it docked from the from a control panel inside this like kind of launch control bay, which I thought was a pretty neat idea. Not the most practical for, you know, just playing around, but still quite a neat concept. So if we just bring this fighter out of the hangar bay. Can't remember exactly what these fighters are called in the Mass Effect series. I'm not sure if they actually have a name or if they're just referred to as Turian fighters. Can't quite remember. But as we can see here, just has some missiles and machine guns. Because, you know, it doesn't have the lasers it has in the Mass Effect series. So here's our little fighter. Looks like it's got a little storage compartment in there. Oh no, that's a nuclear reactor right there. So you can access it. This would actually mean you could use it in survival mode, which is quite neat. So I saw that there was an entrance in the back, so let's head on over to there, huh? Looks like this is an alternate entrance. This ship actually looks like it might be able to move, seeing as it has so many engines and thrusters and things. A lot of the massive ships like this that I see actually can't really move because they're just too big, and they don't have enough engines. But we'll see. Ah, there's more fighters there. Some turrets for defense. So it looks like this is like the main hangar bay, and the other one there's sort of just like a forward hangar bay. That's quite neat. So if we go back to the frontal hangar bay, we should be able to get into the interior of the ship from there. Fly in here and here. So if we just plunk down here, close the airlock thing. Not really an airlock, but still. Probably should be. But one would assume there's some kind of force shield in effect around those hangar door kind of things. That would be my guess anyway. So let's head on to the front of the ship. It looks like from when we came in earlier, it looked like there was some sort of bridge there. Right near the front, maybe not the bridge, but the some kind of observation deck or something like that. But this is pretty impressive. I mean, this is pretty cool, being able to like see the inside of the ship. Really makes it feel massive. Well, the ship is massive actually. That's why there's so much lag. This game is quite intensive once you get a big enough ship. I haven't managed to make anything big enough myself to lag it out, but all good things come to those who wait. And looks like if we go up here, here's like kind of a bridge kind of thing. I don't think this would be the main bridge. Well, this is actually, I can't zoom out any further either. This is as far as I can go. So that's a little bit of an issue, because the ship's so goddamn big. Oh wow. That's probably gonna ruin anyone's day who happens to be in front of this ship. Look at the mass of this thing, wow. So, I take back what I said before, the ship can't really move. Which is a shame. I really wish they'd add some more powerful engines in this game. It's quite hard to actually get ships moving on this game, just because there's not enough power. There's not powerful enough engines behind the ships. But let's head out of that. Oh, there's a glass there. So let's just fly across here because it's a bit quicker than walking. So it looks like these are just sort of like meant to look like energy conduits or something, if I can actually get underneath them instead of on top of them. There we go. So we fly back along this corridor here. And along this one. And we're back in the hangar bay with those fighters. There's a little medical room here. Be handy if you just came away from battle. I mean, look at that. Now that is impressive, you have to admit. That's cool. I mean, seriously, that is cool. Kind of a lot of empty space for such a massive ship, but it's still cool. Oh my god, it looks like a face. Like lips and eyes there. I keep seeing faces and things like all the time. Anyway. That is impressive. What's under here? Is this like, looks like some kind of bridge kind of thing. Bridge on the underside of the ship. It says madness. I get the feeling the bridge will be on the top of the ship somewhere, because that's sort of how the design of this ship looks. Like the bridge would be somewhere around the top, or the kind of like top middle of the ship would be my guess where the bridge would be in the actual game anyway, but it's never actually mentioned. So there's looks like there's control panels all around the ship, so you can just fly it. You don't have to go find the bridge. And given the size of this ship, finding the bridge is a bit of a mission. Whoops. So this looks like it's kind of like another bridge type thing. Swap over to the other side. And looks like this is the rear of the ship again. So is this... I'm still trying to find where the bridge is. Kind of like the mission here. So let's just go to the exterior of the ship and see if the bridge is on the exterior first. Like I said, I never actually go around these ships much first. If anything, I just go close to them, see how laggy it is. And this one misled me a bit. I probably wouldn't have put this up if I knew how laggy it was in the first place, but still. So let's just fly up here. See if we can find the bridge. Looks like the bridge might be here. Yeah. That's glass there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's just oh, there's a convenient little thing there. I don't have to break any blocks or anything. It's quite cool how this ship actually has a an exterior that you can quite easily walk around on too. Looks like kind of like designed to be able to do maintenance and stuff. The lack of airlocks is a little bit... Oh no, this is kind of like an airlock room. But the lack of some airlocks would be a little disconcerting if I was part of the crew, like just, you know, not in this case, but in the hangar bay. It's just in the traffic control. Someone opened the door. Just get vented out into space, but here's the bridge. That's quite cool how we can see the ship below us as well. So let's get in this little panel here. Once again, it's as far out as I can zoom, but that's not really the fault of this map. Well, not map design, this the Nanopizza made the map. This ship, I guess it would be. It's more just a game. I don't think it was designed to be able to make things this big. So this ship can actually sort of get some acceleration, but not enough to make it practical. You can see it just sort of clips the model whenever I try to go move the camera around. But yeah, looks like there's another bridge on the underside as well. So we have managed to get this thing up to like 25 meters a second, so that's not too bad. I'm guessing you could get it even more in time. If only you could zoom this camera out fully just to, you know, get a scope of how awesome this model is. You can even see from the inside. Maybe it's just clipping issues, but still. So if we just get out now, oh, turn gravity on, then we won't fly out and get splattered against the bridge. So it looks like there might be another sort of, this might be, oh, we've been here, haven't we? Yeah. And then we just go to the back of the ship, and there's an entranceway there. Like I said, distinct lack of airlocks. Oh no, now there's airlocks. Derp. So now we're on the exterior of the ship. But this thing is massive. I mean, how long would this have made to create? Like, hell. I mean, I have like a reasonably, probably like, so far I've made a cruiser that might be as big as, not really cruiser, more of a frigate, that might be as big as maybe, let's just zooming a bit closer so we can see, that may be as big as this little front section here. I need to turn initial dampers on or I'm going to crash into it like I just did. Maybe as big as this section here. Maybe a little bigger. Probably about that long. But this is impressive. Anyway, so I don't think there's much else to show you here other than this creation. So, that's all for this time. Tell me what you think of the new intro, and how do you think it compares to the old one? I personally prefer it a lot more. I've been experimenting with the blender and the compositor and all that good stuff, and it's not as hard to learn as I originally thought it would be. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.